Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about the things that I no longer buy. Number one, I have a list here, okay? Number one is dryer sheets. It's been a while since the last time that I purchased dryer sheets. They're just not for me. I don't think they do anything. And I mean, the static, I don't really experience a lot of that anyways, but it's been years now that I stopped using dryer sheets and completely fine without them. So that is the number one thing. Next is coffee. I used to go get Starbucks, get Dutch Bros. I used to go get coffee every single morning, and then I no longer do that. I think the last time that I had Dutch Bros was Christmas, and that's because my sister-in-law bought it for me. But before that, I couldn't tell you when was the last time. Starbucks, the same. I think that was maybe back in October when I had Starbucks. So it's been a long time. It's one of those things that if I get it, it's maybe if we're traveling, then we'll stop and get something. Christmas, my sister-in-law bought it for me. So, I mean, when you make it at home, you save so much money, and they might not taste the same, but hey, it's coffee. I don't spend my money on hair tools. I have 2 hair dryers that I've had over 10 years. They still work, so I don't buy that. I have a straightener that I've had probably close to 10 years back when I'm a beauty school dropout. Okay, so I purchased a lot of things then, and then I never purchased them again. I have 1 curling iron. I have 2 hair dryers, which I'm planning to get rid of one, and then I have a straightener. That's it. I only cut my hair once a year. I know that there's people out there that's gonna be like, ew, but I take care of my hair, and then once a year I will cut it. Last year I cut it in August, and actually my hair was all the way down to my hip, and I cut this much. This is how much it's grown. And but I don't get haircuts on the daily or on the monthly. Just once a year is good enough for me. I use coconut oil to try to moisturize the ends, and I mean, I don't need more than 1 haircut a year. I don't do any pedicures or nails. I cannot. I think it was last summer that I had 1 pedicure and 1 manicure, and that was it. Like, it was like once that year. The previous year, I don't think I did anything because I was pregnant, or 2 years ago, I didn't do anything because I was pregnant. And I can't tell you the time before that. So, I mean, I don't do my nails. If anything, I'll paint them here at home. But honestly, when I start seeing my nails getting chipped, it grosses me out, and so I just rather not even deal with it. But I do plan to paint them from time to time, just something fun, something different. But I don't get manicures and pedicures. They're so expensive. I don't think they're needed. Maybe a pedicure would be nice once in a while, but if I don't have the money, I'm not worried about it. I never bought a drying dish rack. I feel like they're a waste of money. What I do is I set a towel, and then I put my clean dishes there to dry. Sometimes I manually, dry them, and then I put them up. But like growing up, I remember my aunts, my mom, they always had a drying dish rack, and yes, they're convenient, I guess, but when it starts getting that like build up, it's really hard to scrub off, and then it looks nasty, and then it's always there. If you don't have a place to hide it when you are not doing dishes, then it's just there. And so I much prefer to lay out a towel, and after I'm done with those dishes, I can always put it away. I can just wash it and reuse it. I think it's a lot better, and you don't have to spend money on a new dish rack every, 6 months or every year, depending on when you want to switch it after it gets nasty. So that's just me. Clothes. I don't spend money on clothes. I stopped spending money on clothes because I am not at the weight that I want to be. And so to me, it's pointless to keep buying clothes that I know that I don't want to buy or I don't want to wear for a long time because I want to plan to get thinner. And if that happens, all that clothes it's gonna be for nothing. I mean, it's just money wasted. So I have 2 pair of jeans and maybe 10 shirts, and I have like, I want to say like 7 jackets, and that's it. So I just don't want to waste the money now. I know that I want to lose weight, and then I'll buy some clothes, but for now, I'm okay with what I have. I stopped buying decor, home decor. I was buying some when I first got this house, and then I stopped just because, I don't know. I mean, from October to December, I have totes of home decor, and I use those every year. The only thing I did buy last year was more Christmas, like ornaments and stuff. But I don't think I'm going to buy anything else for Christmas. We've had a tree for, I want to say 5 years now, and every year is the same ornament. I don't need more decor. It's not something that I think it's necessary. It's just, to make a tree look pretty. But if you are on a tight budget, don't waste your money on that. Use it for something else. For the fall, there's certain things that I have. I actually got rid of a few things too. I had like bales of hay, and they made a mess in my garage, so I just threw those away. Never again will I buy those. For Halloween, I just have some decorations from 4 years ago that I bought at Dollar Tree, and those are the ones we hang. My little ones love to hang things in the house. I let them do that, and I mean, as long as they're happy, I really don't see why I need to buy decor. And then I want to have a more minimal look for my home, so I don't want to have a lot. It makes me feel like everything's cluttered, like I have way too much stuff. So, which I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. There's a lot of things that I have accumulated, and I'm not trying to be a minimalist, but I'm trying to minimize the clutter. Okay, so paper towels. This is not something I have completely stopped buying, but I do have like a lot of, I guess, rags that we can use as napkins instead, and all you gotta do is wash them. So that is something. I have not been able to completely stop buying them, but I have limited how many times I buy paper towels. And also, like, when you go to a restaurant or you go to fast food, they give you those napkins. That's what I do. That's what I use. I don't go buy tons of napkins. It's not a monthly thing I have to buy. It's just, from time to time I'll buy it, but really we use, whatever napkins we get from takeout, and then we use rags, and that's it. You save money on that. Fast food. This is a hard one. I am not perfect in this one, but we have minimized a lot of the takeout that we used to get. It used to be on a daily basis that we were getting takeout, or sometimes it was like 4 times out of the week that we were getting takeout. Now, for sure, we get takeout on Sunday. And depending on the budget, it might just be a $7 pizza. At least for the girls, and my husband and I will eat the leftovers, and at least they have that. And it's just a little special thing we like to do with them on Sundays. We take them to church, and it starts with my husband cooking breakfast for all of us, then taking them to church, then getting, some type of takeout for my little ones. They enjoy it. That makes them happy. It makes them feel like it's, family day, and it's just a special day. So Sundays are a special day, and that's when we get takeout, and that's it. So, I mean, I can't say I'm cut it off completely. I feel like it's not realistic, at least not right now for us, but it is something that we have minimized a lot. Like it's a once to twice a week thing, if that. But I mean, it has saved us a lot of money though. That I can assure you. Those were the things that I no longer buy, and I hope that this helps somebody out there. I know that there is more things that I want to stop buying. Another one is fabric softener. I feel like, you know, at least minimize how much I get. Like I go to Costco and I get a big one, and yes, I know it's like $13-15, and I only buy it like once a month, but I feel like maybe I can do without fabric softener, and just maybe use it, I don't know, maybe twice a month. That will reduce the amount of times that I use it and how often I buy it. So that's just another idea. There's other things that I'm trying to come up with that I can make that switch and just not buy so much, and just not bring so much stuff into my life. So I hope that this video helped. If you have any more suggestions or advice, just leave it down in the comments down below. I'm sure that there's more people that would like to see that. And thank you for coming by, and I'll see you guys later.